Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody. This is the weekly Twin Flame Soulmate Soul Connection reading um, for this week of today, which is August 3rd through Saturday, August 10th. Okay, we're going to include today's energies, even though we're like halfway, well, two-thirds of the way through. We're still going to include it because the day is not over yet. Okay. So it's present moment energies clean up until the end of the week. And then we'll see what's going on, maybe a little bit after the end of the week, depending on what comes through in the cards. All right. So we're going to break it down into masculine energies and feminine energies. And that's exactly what they are just energies. Because as a soul down here living as a human being, we have to integrate both the masculine and the feminine energies within that soul uh, to be considered one. Okay, so you could be a female and masculine with resonate with the masculine energies, or you could be a male and resonate with the feminine energies. It's whatever message is meant for you. So let's get started. Okay, enough chit chat. So we're going to start off using, these are the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. We're going to pull one for the masculine energy, one for the feminine energy. Okay. So the next 5 decks I'm going to introduce are by Mystic Moon Oracles. So it's Twin Flame Journey Tarot, Twin Flame Journey Oracle, Signs from Spirit Love Oracle, and then this is Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Messages Volume 1 and 2. Okay. All right. And then I have the Power of Love Oracle cards by James Van Praagh. And of course, the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay. So let's get started. So we're going to tap into the masculine's energy first and see what comes through. Okay. So where is the masculine energy right now in this present moment? Where is the masculine energy? Masculine energy. All right. So the masculine energy is in the energy of miracles. Okay. I feel that expect the wonders to emerge. So I feel he's feeling a bit magical is what I feel when I see this card, miracles. I feel, look, there's masculine in the card. Look, the moon is just barely past new, which is the energies we're in right now in this present moment. So I feel the masculine is expecting some miracles. He's wishing for some miracles. It's like he's getting a wish granted, is kind of like the energy that I'm feeling from this. So he's wishing for something is what I feel. He's wishing for some sort of a miracle, or he is made a wish and he's waiting for the miracle of that wish to happen is what I feel. Okay. So we're just going to set that right there as a reminder of, well, if I can get it to set there. Okay, so right now, the masculine's in this energy of rubbing that genie bottle and perhaps getting some wishes granted is what I am feeling. Okay. So what we're going to do now is tap into the Twin Flame tarot cards and get a little bit more information about what this miracle is that the masculine is making a wish for. Okay, so we're just going to do it like this. So we got the King of Pentacles, stable. So I feel that he's making a wish to find some stability. Okay. And look, he's holding a baby too. So maybe he's a divine masculine who is a father who wants to become a father, or who wants to start a family, wants to be stable within that family. So I feel that he's wishing for the miracle of stability. He's making the wish. He wants to find stability with his feminine, I feel, possibly even have a child with her. Okay, let's get a little bit more energy. Another card of wishes. Wishes. uh, Nine of Cups, satisfaction and wish fulfillment. Okay. So I feel that, yeah, again, another card of wishes. I feel that there's a wish being granted for the masculine. He's wishing to have some stability and become grounded and possibly start a family with his feminine. As you can see, the masculine has already rubbed the genie bottle and the smoke's coming out. So I feel that the miracle hasn't happened, but I still feel that he is wishing for it. He wants satisfaction. He wants to be stable. He wants to have a family that could resonate with somebody, just a group of you. I feel that this masculine energy is wishing for stability, is wishing to have a family, have babies with his feminine, is what I feel. Okay. Beautiful energy. So, what's the energy of the feminine spirit? What's the feminine's energy in the present moment? We can see that the masculine is getting some kind of a wish. And I also feel that he's looking, he's already stable within himself. He's feeling satisfied within himself. He's emotionally fulfilled within himself. He is definitely, I can see that this masculine has been working on himself, and he's just waiting for that the satisfaction of this wish to be fulfilled, because I don't think it could happen by the end of the week. Who knows? But right now in the present moment, that's what's going on. So the feminine is a wandering path card. Enjoy the journey. Okay. So I feel the feminine is she's just on the journey. I don't feel that she's wandering all over the place. Um, she could be wondering a little bit about what her masculine is doing. I'm seeing the compass on there. So I feel that she is, with this fox on here, I feel that she could be being, being guided by a spirit animal. Um, I feel that, she's not really following the map. She's just enjoying her journey, is what I feel the energy for the feminine is. So I'm going to put that there. Actually, just put it here. Okay. So the feminine is she's just going on her path. She's just going forward on her path. She's not really following any specific path. She's just following the compass of her heart, is what I feel. And she's enjoying the journey. She's enjoying, just following the compass of her heart and wondering, and enjoying it. All right. So let's keep going. Let's shuffle the Twin Flame Journey Tarot and get a little bit more clarity on this wandering path. I also feel she's observing something. I feel she could be observing the path from a more spiritual aspect, perhaps. She's observing the path as a spiritual path, I can tell you that. Yeah, King of Swords, quick wit and intellect. Okay. So she's in the energy of, being quick witted with her words and being intelligent, being wise. I also feel that she is definitely tapped into spirit. Okay. She is tapped into spirit, and she is observing some things on her path while she's also enjoying it. I feel that she's enjoying what she's observing, because the King of Swords, it is about communication, but the Swords is also about what we're thinking about. It's also about intuitive communication. So I feel that the feminine is observing some intuitive information concerning where her journey is taking her. I feel she's wondering where her path is taking her. and I feel that she is enjoying that she is, so there's some enjoyment behind observing this as well. All right. Yeah, concrete ideas. Yes. So, absolutely. The feminine is observing some concrete ideas here within the real world. She is observing some paths that's opening up for her that could be something concrete. Okay. She's in the King of Swords energy, which is an awesome energy because that tells me that she got her masculine and her feminine energies balanced out enough to observe where her path could be taking her, and observing the fact that this new path that could be opening up could be something that she is going to enjoy, is what I feel. Okay. So the masculine is wishing for something. He's wishing for some kind of miracle to happen. Okay. And the feminine is observing some new paths, perhaps, that are opening up for her, and possibly the enjoyment of these different journeys that she has along her path. Okay. Beautiful energies to start off with. All right. So let's find out where the connection is. Where's the connection at? Grab that card. Where's the connection at, Spirit? Where is the soul connection at in this present moment? Discovering truth. You stand in the light of the truth. So this connection is standing in the light of the truth of what kind of a connection it is. Okay. I feel that both sides are discovering some truths about this connection. I feel that both of them are standing in the light of that truth when it comes to this connection. So I feel that both of them, I'm looking at the arrows on here pointing a couple of different directions. Like there's a couple of different paths. So I feel that, that is, I feel the feminine's energy coming through in this card as she is discovering the truths of all the different paths that she has opening up for her. And I feel that the masculine is discovering the truth of miracles. He's discovering the truth of, they, what he's wishing for is stability and to be satisfied and to have this happy family. And he's discovering the truth of miracles, is what I feel. Okay. So that's beautiful energy to be standing in this connection. So let's pull a couple of cards to further clarify this connection card. Discovering the truth, standing in the light of the truth. So I definitely feel that this connection is like there's things lit. I feel that they are both awakened. Beautiful energy. So instead of picking from the twin flame journey, we're going to pick from the oracle cards on what this truth is, and maybe pick some signs for spirit love oracles. All right. So what's the truth that's being enlightened in this connection? Yeah, I feel the truth is they know what they need to surrender. And I also feel that they know they need to surrender to the truth of this connection, surrender to the light. And I feel that they need to surrender this wedge that's in between this connection. Perhaps this is a divine feminine and masculine who are in separation, and I feel that they're coming to the light of this connection and what it is that's blocking this connection from coming together, this wedge that is has kept them apart. I feel that they are discovering the truth of what they need to surrender, is what I feel. Let's pull another one. Yeah, and I feel that there's some inspiration behind it to create a new beginning, to create a new picture in this connection. Okay, that's what I feel where this connection is at the present moment. Wow, what beautiful, beautiful energies. Oh my goodness. I'm like stunned. Sorry. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull, um, we are going to pull what's going on in their headspace. How are they viewing one another? And some messages that can go with that. So we're going to start off with the headspace in the masculine energy. So where's the masculine at? How is he viewing his feminine at this time, Spirit? How is this masculine energy viewing the feminine energy at this time? I am finally feeling the consequences of my actions. No wonder he's wishing for something. No wonder he's waiting for a miracle to happen, and he's wishing, that I feel that he's wishing he didn't take the consequences he did, make the choices that he did, because in his headspace, he's viewing his feminine as, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my thoughts, of how I'm viewing you, and what I think about this connection. That's what I feel. All right. So now we're going to pull one tarot card, it's one plain tarot card, one oracle card, and the signs that he is seeing. So the tarot card. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. Yeah, the divine feminine. Yeah, I feel that, I feel that he could be mirroring it back to the divine feminine. I also feel that he's finally feeling the consequences of his actions on how he is viewing his feminine, is what I feel. I think that he finally sees the light, and we've seen that in here. We've seen in the connection that they were discovering the truth. The divine masculine is surrendering what that wedge is, and he's being inspired to do so, being inspired to realize what the wedge was that was keeping this connection apart. And I feel that he's saying, look, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions, in what this wedge is that, put that wedge between me and my feminine. All right, so let's shuffle up these cards. I feel that they're shuffled enough. They're being funny, so let's do this. Yeah, I feel that he has big dreams, or he has been dreaming about his feminine. That's what I feel. He's been dreaming about his feminine. And I feel that, we got the moon on this card. I definitely feel that he's been dreaming about his feminine, and he wants stability with her. He wants to be satisfied with her. He wants to, I feel that he's looking for a miracle, because he knows what he has to surrender, but I feel that he's just, I feel there could be a little bit of an ego energy, because now he's feeling the consequences of actions of how he was viewing his feminine, perhaps emotionally, but perhaps even in his dreams. Like he's finally getting it, is what I feel. Okay. So, what's the sign that he's seeing from spirit? What's the signs that he is seeing from spirit? Yeah, that this is an eternal flame. I feel that he is having dreams about her. He's seeing the light in the situation. That's what the um the connecting card was. You stand in the light of the truth that this divine feminine is his eternal flame. I feel he has been dreaming about her, but he definitely feels the consequences of his actions on how he was viewing her. There's no doubt about that. All right. So let's choose one for the feminine now. What's going on with the feminine, and how is she viewing the masculine? I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. So I feel that she could be viewing the masculine is, you know, she knows he screwed it up. She knows he screwed it up because he's saying, look, he's viewing her as, I know I am finally suffering the consequences of my actions, and she's saying, I feel that she didn't screw things up, but I feel that she knows she's viewing him as, look, I know things are screwed up and I just don't know how to fix this situation. Okay. So let's pull a tarot card. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Yeah. She's viewing her masculine as a work in progress because, it's going to take time to fix this. Yeah. Decisive action, the King of Swords. Yeah. She knows that it's a work in process for him to take action because he knows he screwed things up. She's viewing him as he knows that he screwed things up. And he's saying, look, I am finally feeling the consequences of my action. And she's saying, look, I know. I know that things are screwed up, and I know that this is a work in progress before we can move forward, is what I feel. All right. So I don't know why I pulled two of them, but we're going to pull one of these cards now. Oh, this one must stick to the table. Release. Yeah, release. So she's saying, look, I understand that, she's saying, look, I'm viewing you as, I understand that this is a work in progress. I know it's going to take time to release the actions, release the consequences of his actions, to release, everything that he has did. Okay. And before he can take action, that's what I feel. So what's the sign the feminine is seeing concerning her masculine? Memories. Yeah. So I feel that she is thinking about him. I feel that she's reviewing memories that they had shared while they were before they went into separation, or perhaps she is actually like sharing memories with him because remember, he's dreaming about her. So she is, I feel, in their dreams, she is sharing memories with him. And I feel that she is also saying, look, I'm going to show you the things that you need to release from your past. And I understand that this is a work in progress before we can move forward on this connection. Now, remember, the connecting energies was the light of the situation is coming to the head, the stand in the light of the truth of this situation, of this connection. Okay. So that's what I feel for the feminine. So let's move on. What's the masculine energy feeling when it comes to his feminine? What's the masculine energy feeling when it comes to his feminine? I am in a much better headspace right now. Yeah. So he's feeling that. I feel that his heart and his mind are possibly, they are aligning. I feel that the heart space is like his thoughts in his how he's feeling are aligning because he's actually feeling the karma. He's feeling the consequences of his actions. He knows that things got screwed up. Okay, he knows that, like, his head and his heart are aligning, I feel. All right, so let's pull a twin flame tarot card with that. Yeah, obsession. I feel that his heart is breaking the chains that was keeping him stuck, is what I feel. Whatever was keeping him stuck in bound in this obsession, this addicting energy, whatever was keeping his heart chained and bound and stuck I feel that there's like an energetic alignment with his head and his heart now. He actually, understands what was keeping him stuck. He knows it in his heart space what that was. Yeah, yeah, communication. So I feel that he wants to communicate something to his feminine. I feel that he literally wants to tell her something. And I also feel that they are communicating back and forth, perhaps in their dream state, in a more loving aspect, more than a bickering negative aspect. Okay, so let's move on. The signs that his heart space is showing him, yeah, that he's protected. So I feel that he could be seeing some black and white feathers. So he's seeing the signs that he is protected in his heart space while he is, I feel, energetic, aligning his head, heart, and his 3D space is what I feel. All right. So let's move on to the feminine. How's she feeling about her masculine? If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Yeah. So I feel if she knows then whatever mistakes that she had made, if she would have knew then what she knows now, she wouldn't have made them mistakes, is what I feel she's saying in her heart space. She wouldn't have gotten hurt. She wouldn't have hung her heart on a line or even strung anybody's heart along. Yeah, yeah. Missed opportunity. Yeah. So she would have made different choices in her life. And, I feel that she maybe feels like she missed an opportunity in her heart space with her masculine. And I feel that maybe, if she'd have made different choices, she wouldn't have missed a chance for stability in her heart space with her masculine. Feeling the need to pull another one of these. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So there we are. We have the couple. Yeah, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, the King of Pentacles showed up in his cards right off the bat in this present moment. Okay. So the feminine's energy is bringing out the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel she's like, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Okay. I'd have been more nurturing in my heart space. But now I missed an opportunity. And I feel that that's a choice that perhaps she had made. And she wishes she'd have made that different choice. She wishes she'd have been more nurturing in her heart space. She'd have been more real and true. And I look at the lamb as the spirit, the purity and spirit. So I feel that if she'd have followed her heart and the pureness of it and been more nurturing to how she felt, she wouldn't have missed the opportunity with her masculine. All right, so let's pull. Yeah, I feel the feminine's going through a metamorphosis. Absolutely. I feel the feminine could be opening up, doing a heart chakra activation. What's the signs that she's feeling? 1111. Yeah. She's spiritually awakening, is what I feel. She's spiritually awakening to the choices that she has made in her life. She is spiritually awakening to the fact of being more nurturing in her heart space will bring about this metamorphosis with her masculine. So Spirit is telling her, showing her 1111 to show her you're on the right path. You are elevating your heart space to a more nurturing energy, to a more pure energy. But at the same time, you're remaining grounded. Yes, you may have missed an opportunity because you made the wrong choice, but this is a choice that you had to learn from in her heart space. That's what I feel. Okay. So how she's feeling about her masculine is she is going through a metamorphosis. She's having a heart chakra activation, which is causing her to be more nurturing towards her masculine and more, you know, more, where is it? she's understanding that this is a work in progress and what he needs to release. She's being more nurturing towards her masculine and more patient and sending him grounded energy is what I feel. All right. So what's going on with the masculine's environment? What does he want in the 3D world or in his environment? What is his wants when it comes to his feminine? What does he want in the 3D world when it comes to his feminine? I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. So he wants to tell her something. He wants to communicate something to her. Okay. I seen that back here earlier because he did get the communication card. Where's it at? Right here in his, I think, heart space. He wants to communicate how he feels about her, is what I feel. He wants to communicate to her that, look, I'm in a much better headspace right now. I felt the consequences of my actions. I know I screwed up, but I just don't know how to fix it. I feel that he wants to issue an apology of some sort, but I feel that he just isn't sure how he wants to say it to his feminine. All right. Okay. Yeah. He wants to tell her he's reevaluated the situation. He has been patient and he has reevaluated some things that has been with, that has been happening. And that's why he can feel the consequences of his action with his divine feminine. And he understands that she is an eternal flame because he's reevaluated the connection. He's standing in the light of the truth, and he's expecting some kind of a miracle to happen because he's just not sure what he wants to say to her. I feel that he's hoping that, something will have like a twist or a turn to where this miracle will happen, and like maybe perhaps some words will come to him about what he wants to say. Okay. So that's awesome energy. So let's keep going. Karmic partner. Yeah. I feel that he's reevaluating a karmic partner in a situation. And I feel that, he's saying, I just don't know what I want to say to you. I just can't find the right words to say to you because I've been reevaluating this karmic energy. I've been reevaluating this karmic partner, and I'm discovering the truth of the situation, and I'm feeling the consequences of my action because I feel that he left his divine feminine for this karmic partner. Maybe he ghosted her, or maybe this karmic partner was that consequences. So I feel that he is saying, look, I'm trying to find the words I want to say to you because I've been reevaluating this karmic situation that I'm in. Okay. So let's see what the signs from spirit is showing him. 666. Okay. Raise your vibration. Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. So spirit is showing the masculine in his environment, in his 3D space. I feel that spirit is showing him the trip sixes, and that he is being shown that so that he can raise his vibration and choose peace and harmony so that he can where's it at in here, so that he can get the miracle that he's wishing for, that wish, be satisfied and stable and possibly have a family with his feminine. Beautiful energy. All right, so let's move on. What's the feminine? What is the outside influences within her environment, and what does she want with her masculine here in the 3D world? I know I made a huge mistake. Okay. I know I made a huge mistake. So I feel that, again, there could be some mirroring going on here. So what is this mistake that the feminine feels she made here in the 3D world when it comes to wanting something with her masculine? Yeah, divine intervention. So the divine is intervening in the feminine's environment to make her see that there was some kind of a huge mistake made with she did something that just was not good, and the divine had to come in and shake her up a bit, I feel. All right, so let's get a little bit more information. Yeah, free will. Free will. So I feel what she did was, let's pull another Twin Flame Journey Tarot card. Let's see. Yeah, planning and decisions. The Two of Wands. Yeah. So I feel that the feminine knows she made some kind of a big decision or a big mistake when it comes to some sort of a decision that she had made within her life. Okay. Maybe she was stuck in this energy of planning for the future and trying to make it her way, so to speak. And the divine come in and intervene and was like, look, free will is involved in here. Free will is involved in your life. You have the free will to make this decision on whatever path you want to walk down on. So I feel the feminine has a pretty serious decision to make. Okay. But the feminine is making some kind, she is definitely exercising her right to free will when it comes to this decision. But I feel that the divine is coming in and intervening in some sort of a mistake she made. Definitely. She made some sort of a mistake. All right. So what's the signs that spirit is showing her? Yeah, confirmation. So she's getting some kind of truth chills about this situation. There's confirmation in perhaps what I just said. Um, I feel that I feel that she understands. She's probably going to realize it after the mistake is made. But she's like, look, I know I made a huge mistake, and I have the free will to make this decision to plan perhaps a better future, or to make the decision to, stand in the light of this connection, or stand in the light of my path, because she is observing something on her path, I feel. Observing her path from she's observing she has several paths, is what I feel. Okay, and there's a compass on there that's showing her the way, and I feel this compass is that divine intervention, is what I feel. All right, so the feminine has a pretty serious decision to make, and I feel that she chose uh, she chose the right to act upon free will. She made that decision to act upon free will. And what she did was she made this huge mistake, and the divine is now going to come in and intervene and cause the light to shine in this relationship. Okay. All right. So that's where they're standing at in all them spaces. So what we're going to do now is um, we're going to see what's going on with future connecting energies. All right, so we're going to tap into the Romance Angel Oracle cards for that, and the Power of Love Oracle cards. And then we will clarify with some other cards I have laid out here. So I'm going to pick 3 for future connecting energies, future energies in this connection. All right, so the 3 cards that I pulled is, we're going to start with this one. Okay. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I feel future connecting energies is, I feel that they're going to realize that it is this energy, this love that they're feeling between them is safe. Okay. And I also feel for future connecting energies that they are going to release their past energies. They're going to release exes. And we did see that the masculine is dealing with a karmic partner. Okay. He is definitely dealing with a karmic partner in this situation. Let me see where it's at here. Here in a real world. Okay. He's dealing with a karmic partner. So he's understanding the future energies is he's going to understand. He's going to see the truth of the light of the situation with that karmic partner, and he's going to release her or him. And it's saying you deserve love. You are lovable. So I feel that this connection in the future is they're going to realize that this connection is safe and that they both deserve the love in this connection, and it's a safe connection to be in love with one another. And they're also going to realize, I feel, that they understand what needs to be released from their past, what karmic energy is needs to be released. I feel that they're going to do that. All right. So now we're going to tap into the power of love oracle cards to get a little bit more energy concerning this future connecting energy for this soul connection. Responsibility. Be aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So I feel that they're going to be taking responsibility of, the fact that they understand that it's safe for them to love. They're taking responsibility by releasing their past actions, past exes, anything that no longer serves them from their past. And I also feel that they're going to take responsibility and own up the fact that they do deserve love, that they are lovable. Okay. So let's pull another card. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Yes, they are also going to stand in unity. They're both going to come together as one because they are both going to see the light in this situation. And they're going to take responsibility for their actions, is what I feel. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Yes, they're actually seeing they're, I feel that they could be envisioning that they do deserve this love, that they are lovable. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of this connection in a more loving aspect because you're taking responsibility for your actions. You know it's this connection is safe. You want to stand together in unity. You know that it's going to cause a ripple effect across the world, and you understand that you do deserve this love. You are lovable, and I feel that you have been envisioning this love from a bigger picture is what I feel. Okay. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy to be in the future. Okay. Wow is all I gotta say. So what is some messages? We're gonna pull a couple of messages from the masculine to the feminine and the feminine to the masculine. So what with the masculine, he can't find the right words to say. So what words would he really, what is his higher self telling his feminine? What is them words? What's the higher self want to tell the feminine? Because he can't seem to bring it into the 3D world. All right. The grass wasn't greener on the other side, he's telling her. So again, he is definitely feeling the consequences of his actions. He knows he screwed this connection up, and he just doesn't understand how he can come back and tell his feminine, look, I'm sorry. I want this stable connection. I feel that that's why he's expecting some kind of a miracle. I know it might be too late by the time I figure this out. Yeah. So he's like, look, the grass wasn't greener on the other side when I went over and mowed the karmic's lawn. He's like, but I know that there's a possibility that it might be just too late by the time I figure out the words that I want to say to you, is what I feel he's telling her. Your intensity frightens me and allures me at all the same time. So I feel he's definitely connected to your energy. He's definitely in your energy because he's feeling the intensity and the power coming from you, feminine. He is feeling the intensity of your energy, and it's frightening him because he's scared, because he's never felt a connection like this before, but it's like magnetizing him back to you, like it's pulling him in. He's like it's alluring him to you, like you standing in your power and your energy is like causing him to want to come back to you, is what I feel. All right, so we're going to pull some signs that he could be seeing, maybe to help him out with this situation. Yeah, I feel that he's seeing the signs of yellow or perhaps some sunflowers, and it's making him feel confident. I feel that there could be some confidence coming. Like he's feeling confident. He wants to be happy. Yeah, he wants to definitely bridge this reconciliation. Yeah, he definitely wants to. He's like, I know the grass wasn't greener on the other side. I got that lesson. That was a successful lesson. I got that message. I felt the consequences of my action. Now, I want to build up some confidence to try to reconcile and bridge this connection, even though by the time I figure things out, it may be just a little too late. Okay. So let's pull another one. Yeah. Clingy, clingy. So I feel that, you know, he feels, he doesn't feel clingy, but that it's alluring him. Like the energy is alluring him to you, because I'm seeing the clinginess on this tree. I feel that, this intensity is drawing him. It's making him want to come to you. Like it's drawing him in, is what I feel. I just don't know how to explain that. Yeah, the spirit realm. The spirit realm is definitely helping him with this intensity. It's helping him to see the truth, see the light of the situation, so to speak. Okay. And I feel that, this energy is clinging to him, is what I feel. This energy is alluring him. It's frightening him because it's clinging to him. He doesn't know how to take it. He's never felt this kind of an energy before. But at the same time, he's scared, but he's allured. Like he's the clinginess, like he's feeling this energy to come towards you and cling to you, if that makes any sense. All right. Beautiful energy. So let's see what the feminine has to say to the masculine. What message does the feminine energy have to say to the masculine? I'm reminded of you constantly. So the feminine energy is telling the masculine, look, I've not forgotten about you. I have not forgotten about you. I'm still, I still reminded of you constantly. And, I just, I haven't forgotten you, masculine, is what she's telling him. I haven't forgotten you. It's easier to just stay away right now. Yes, it's easier because she's observing things. She's observing um she's observing the path on this journey. I feel that she is observing the joy that she could be feeling while I just feel she's observing the situation. She is definitely observing it from a more spiritual perspective. And I feel that that's why she's saying it's just easier for me to stay away right now while I'm observing it. I am reminded of you. I haven't forgotten you, but it's just easier for me to stay away until you figure out, until you see the light of the truth of what needs to be released, is what I feel. Right. I'm safer in silence. So yeah, the feminine's definitely in solitude. And that's why she's staying away from him. But even though they are still feeling each other's energy, he's feeling her energy, because I think they're constantly thinking about one another. They have definitely not forgotten about one another, that's for sure. Okay, so mystery. Yeah, yeah. I'm reminded of you constantly. The mystery behind, what the hole is, I feel that's holding him back. What is in the darkness that's holding him back? What is the mystery within that hole? Okay. And I feel that that is why it is so much easier for her to just stay away and stay in silence. Okay. Because I feel that she is being reminded of that hold that he has and how he needs to release some things within his darkness, is what I feel. Okay. So, yeah, gray, depressed, detached, and unemotional. Yeah. So I feel that's another reason why it's just easier for her to stay away, because I feel he's feeling her energy. I feel that she is too, because she's being constantly reminded of that hole that he has that is keeping him in that depressed and unattached, detached energy. And it's just easier for her to stay away, because she needs to, she needs to enjoy her journey. She just needs to stand back and observe. And I feel that she's standing in the power of observing what is, what is, um, what needs to be released, is what I feel. Okay. Yeah, 111. You're a magical creator. Yeah. So she understands that, it's just safer for her to stay in silence and create her own magic. Okay. It is just safer for her to stay away from him right now, because I feel that he's in this mystery energy. He's detached. I feel that she is detached from him. I feel that she detached from me. And I feel that he's like, okay, uh, what's going on here? Why is she remaining a mystery? She's saying, I haven't forgotten about you, but I needed to detach. I needed to do this. I felt safer in silence while I am manifesting my path, while I am wandering on my path, trying to find my path, trying to enjoy my journey, trying to stay on the spiritual path, is what I feel. Okay. That's what I feel for the feminine's energy. All right. Those are what she would like to tell her masculine. All right. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry it took a little bit longer, but I feel that it was pretty empowering. And I want to thank everybody for watching it, and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.